What's up, y'all? It's Truman, aka Josh Hines. Like the title says, I'm going to jail for posting this video because I'm under a court order do not post to social media, which is ridiculous and violates my First Amendment rights to freedom of speech and expression. But the reason for this court order is because I made a music video. And in that video, I used a picture from my past that I liked. But in that picture, there was somebody else in it who has a fake protective order against me with no history of abuse. I can promise you that. And was granted over an incident that they weren't even present for. How does that work? This was... Before I get into this, so I was also previously charged because I wrote a song about a friend who killed himself. And in the police report, it says all the lyrics to my song, except the part that says, "Because we loved you, dude," making it impossible for this song to be about this person. Okay. I showed them all the lyrics and proved to them that, this is incorrect, and they still haven't even dismissed the charges. So this is what I'm dealing with. And this music video, I even blocked out their face. I don't understand how that's a crime. I figured this was more important. The people have a right to know. And I'm looking out for everybody, even though I don't know why I do it, because everybody just treats me like shit anyway. But I'm going to start the video over here. This is filmed with infrared night vision, so you can't see these with the naked eye. My camera has 7 settings, so it starts at the first setting, level 1, and then as I click up in intensity for infrared, you'll see these UFOs becoming more apparent, okay? Something strange to keep in mind, this is a video that I took at my apartment complex, The Green at 9 and 90 in Framingham, which is a wonderful place to live if you love cockroaches. And we have an unsolved murder here. She lived right below me, 1 floor below me. Happened a year ago, and it's unsolved. So there's other things to be charging people with and working on besides music and music videos. But that's the moon flying across the summer sky. So I start putting this stuff together in my head, and I'm thinking, okay, some nights when I take pictures of the moon, the shadow's in the wrong place, or some nights it looks like there's like a fake moon over the real moon, like there's a shell on it. Other nights I can't find the moon at all, no matter where I look. And some nights it looks just way too bright, like it's powered, like a powered light. So I was always taught that the moon gets its illumination from the sun. It reflects around the earth or through the earth, whatever, and bounces back to us, which kind of doesn't even really make sense to me. But I mean, it's pretty reflective, don't you think? How is it that the moonlight is behind the moon some nights it's in front of the moon, and then I'm thinking to myself, with this moon flying across the sky, maybe there's another reason for it. We're 30,000 years overdue for a pole shift, meaning our planet will flip upside down and everything will be flooded and we'll all die. Maybe that's why the elites are building super bunkers, but I don't know. There's solar flares all year round. I know I can't remember which planets they are specifically, but I think it was Mars had a temperature increase of 700 degrees. The atmosphere on Pluto collapsed. There's been seismic activity on, I think it was Saturn. Just a whole bunch of stuff. You can look it up. So maybe this is to prevent something catastrophic like that, but there's definitely something more going on. And this is my warning. There is something big coming. I'm not going to say what I think it is, but there is definitely something big coming. Our world is about to change pretty drastically. But these UFOs, these fake stars that I've been filming for over 8 years, and that I was called crazy for, even by my own family, which is just really nice, are definitely a big part of it. So I think these are weather geoengineering related. I think this is the militarization of space, and I think this is all surveillance. So we live in like a big casino where all the eyes in the sky, the little cameras, that's our world, sadly. So we live in 1984 cubed. It's just ridiculous, the surveillance. I mean, we're spied on everything we do online and everything else, but I believe these UFOs are getting power from this moon, whether that's the real moon or not. But I believe these are like little Teslas almost, because every night there's different constellations by the moon that I've seen, and some nights they're not even there. So always a lot of activity around the moon. You should get a cheap hunting camera, infrared hunting camera. And pay attention to all the stars that make a triangle. There's like 3 stars with perfectly symmetrical lines to make a triangle, which is odd since there's no straight lines in nature, right? And there's always the tip with the really bright, bigger star, the plasma-looking star. That is the tip. That is the front of the triangle. And just use your brain to think about what they could be. I'm not going to say what they are because people will just say I'm crazy, but mark my words, I'm not. There's also these like North Star, fake North Star looking ones that will deliver power to other stars. I'm going to show a video of it coming up here. but like this. And I think they all camouflage this pretty well, and they do have cloaking technologies too, which you'll see. But I believe this one can deliver power to these other fake stars. At least that's what it looks like to me, because it will travel along, slow down, and almost turn and look to the other star as it dims in brightness, and the other one gets brighter in brightness. So there's like a draw and give and power exchange going on. But I haven't seen my kids in over a year over an incident that was an argument at best. My house burnt down. I was keeping everything that I could save from my house fire at my parents' house because the storage company I was using had a pipe burst and ruined a lot of my other stuff. And then they told me that they're not responsible for it. So they refused to pay me out anything. And so after learning that my parents gave my ex $125,000 so she could buy a new house and take my boys and blocked me from talking to them or seeing them, I tried picking my son up for school on his 6th birthday with gifts and cake and balloons, and they've refused release. So I reported the school to the police and said, what the hell? Police wouldn't help me, Stowe police. Told me it's a civil matter. When all the insurance money was stolen from me, I reported that to the police. They told me it's a civil matter. When I had to watch my own mother pack everything that I had bought with this other person and move it to this secret location, her new house, I was also told that that's a civil matter. So I filed a report in Concord Court, a civil complaint. And then they lied to me and told me that it was dismissed like 6 months before the last time I checked in. They told me it was active. So they were lying to me. So tensions with my parents were high, to say the least. But after an argument with my father, I put as much as I could pack into my truck, including my legally owned firearms. I was a licensed to carry firearm holder for over 22 years. And he panicked. Meanwhile, the same guy who calls the police on me just gives the police a shotgun that's unlocked, illegally stored, with no valid license, and it's unregistered. But that's fine. They arrest the guy with a license to carry for over 22 years. I had to pass background checks from the FBI. I had to take training courses. I paid my dues, my licensing fees every 7 years in advance. So I followed the law to a T. But yet I had my property stolen from me and my license taken from me illegally. And when I tried to get a protective order on my toxic parents to keep them from seeing my kids, it's denied. And I use examples of me getting hit in the face, punched in the face in 8th grade when I didn't want to go to basketball practice, and I ran out of the car. And then I called my best friend Ryan Luby to come pick me up, but his dad didn't want to get involved. And then I got hit another time because he pointed out a hickey on my neck, and I got embarrassed and reluctantly called him a faggot. And, then he fired me because I was working at his school, at the day camp there. And a day went by, and the following day after that, he says, "You ready? Let's go." Like as if nothing happened. And he denies it still to this day. But my boss, Tom Bond, and his son, Mike Bond, and my coworker, Mike DeSario, who's now a Brookline police officer, I had to explain to them why I wasn't at work. So they all knew what happened. And if I remember correctly, I had a little shiner too. So, but he gets to see my kids and I can't. Make it make sense. But the interesting thing in all this, my parents had asked me to sell my guns several times because they're liberal idiots. They just don't like guns. Even though I got my father into it and used to go to the gun range with him. But, so a month before my house burnt down, my gun safe key was stolen after I had accused her. It was either her or my ex of stealing the gun safe key because my mother was notorious for snooping. She called it cleaning, but I called it invading your privacy and snooping. So it definitely happened. And if you put this all together, it makes a lot of sense. So after this argument, he calls the police on me, his own son, and says, "Oh, I'm worried he's got his guns and blah, blah, blah." 7 hours later, and this is 8 months after all this bullshit, because if I was going to react like some asshole, violent asshole, don't you think it would have been like immediately after all this stuff and not waited around 8 months? So 7 hours later, I get arrested in a Best Western parking lot trying to go to a hotel room because I was living in my car and in hotel rooms. I didn't know what the hell to do. My cat died in the fire. Nobody even came to help me for 2 days. I had to bury my cat in the dark with a flashlight. And I slept in my truck for 2 days. And that was the first night of many that I just slept in my car because, again, the insurance money was taken from me. I had been blocked from our joint bank account. Here we are. Now, I am being prevented from telling you all this under like a gag order, which is called a protective order, which is bullshit. Needham police, I get transferred from Waltham police, never told why I was being arrested until I got to the police station. They transferred me to Needham police station, never interviewed by a detective, never asked for my side of the story. Stayed the night over there, transferred to Dedham Court, no trial, no evidence, nothing. Straight to Norfolk County for 31 days. Got my dad wrote a victim impact statement, which first of all, the nerve. But he wrote a victim impact statement, and when I got it from my lawyer, it was missing the last page. And, in the victim impact statement, it's all about, getting me the proper mental health care that I need because I was filming all this stuff. It was entirely devoted to asking the courts not to give me my guns back. And this protective order is the loophole that they're using in order to violate my Second Amendment rights. And the Needham police just give all my firearms to the storage company, who is charging me over $500 in storage fees, knowing I can't get them back without my license. So their strategy is to just bill me up the ass until I give up and give them my property. Because now they want to buy my guns. They're worth over $2,400 and they want to buy them for $200. What a racket, mafia, bullshit tactic this is. It's ridiculous. This one for making a music video with a blocked out person's face, they put a GPS monitor bracelet on me. This torture device that digs into your leg. It talks to you, which is fucking creepy. It probably listens to me too. And I got an alert after driving up to Woburn and almost getting back to my apartment in Framingham. Company calls and says, "We put it on wrong." Great. Good job, idiots. So I got an alert on the GPS thing the following morning saying, "Call your parole officer immediately." I'm like, okay. First of all, why do I have a parole officer? I've never been convicted of a crime. I thought parole officers were for people that are on parole, getting out of prison. But anyway, so, I called my parole officer, left a voicemail, sent her text messages, and the following day I got an alert saying that there's a warrant for my arrest because I called back 3 hours after the alert, and that she had previously tried to reach me. But I didn't get a missed call. I got a voicemail after the fact. I'm sorry if they put it on wrong, but you're going to throw me in jail for this? So that's what they did. I got thrown in jail in Billerica and has spent the night there. And if you ever get arrested for making music or making a music video, the process is that, when you first get there, they strip you down. You have to strip in front of a guard, and then you have to bend over to make sure you're not smuggling anything in your ass. And then they force you to take blood and will lie to you and tell you it's for a TB test, but it's really so they can illegally test you for drugs without probable cause. Or uses Jared Remy as an excuse as to why they're so hard on people with these protective orders. It's like, well, that's moronic. You're going to use one person's actions to, apply to every citizen, or every man, I should say, because that's all it applies to. And can you imagine if I took all my stuff and took it to a new house and then took my kids? I'd be in jail so fast, and all this money. Imagine if I did that. Wow. I just got home, a new warrant for my arrest under my door. I have no idea why. My lawyer called me 3 days ago, and I called him right back, left him a voicemail yesterday, and then I just called him right now and haven't heard back, and then I left a voicemail for this parole officer, and so I don't even know what's going on. I'm assuming that maybe I messed up the date or my court date or something, but I haven't done anything wrong. I'm the only one being harassed and abused here. I mean, it's ridiculous. I've tried to file a harassment prevention order on the person that has the protective order because this person started having their sibling harass my new girlfriend, prank calling her at work, viewing her LinkedIn profile every day, almost every day for a month straight before messaging her. I also believe that the harassment from the police, she's using the police to harass me, making me, charging me with, and all they have to do is say, "Oh, I'm scared of him." Yeah, you're so scared that you're having your sibling harass me, right? And when I tried to so the harassment order it was denied, and as I'm there, they hand me an extension for the protective order for another year. So another year of me not being able to see my kids or talk to my kids, another year where I have to walk on eggshells, can't make music, and it's just incredible. And nobody sees through this bullshit. This person has lied on affidavits about me with ridiculous claims, saying I booby-trapped the kitchen with fireworks, and that was the only one that had some truth to it. I put 2 of those little snappers that kids throw at 4th of July parades on the ground as a prank to my kids, and they loved it. They thought it was hilarious. Unbelievable. I help strangers all the time. Fixed like 4 flat tires in the last 3 months alone for people I'd never even met. And this is the thanks I get. I've had enough. This GPS monitoring company calls me at 3 a.m. to tell me that my GPS monitor is working fine, but my charger's not plugged in. I'm sick of the harassment. I'm sick of the anxiety, and I'm not going to live in a world like this. This is just ridiculous. Freedom of speech, my ass. So this is the video that I'm posting that I had withheld from posting. So the dates are not up to date, but this was the final chapter. Best of luck. I hope this doesn't happen to you. It's really messed up. This is a conspiracy, abuse of power, all of the above. All right, Truman out. Take care. I'm sorry, Hunter and Jackson. I love you so much.
No longer wanna live in the shadows. I still wanna make my flowers grow, but for that I need to let the sun in. Turn the soil and let all my little stems mend. I haven't seen the sun since the beginning. Lost time, I'd throw my life in trading. No time left for any more waiting. My mind can't find a rational meaning. Moonlight shining through my window. Hope you know, miss you like the drowning misses their boat. Maybe tomorrow I'll find a new glow, but I don't know, time will tell, but time needs hope. So drink your drink, smoke your smoke. What a joke, I got my health but I misspoke. Never gonna see you. Never gonna see this through. No need to hide. Never gonna swallow my pride. Just the way I be this way till I die. I'm all balled up inside. Got nothing left to cry. Never gonna see you. Never gonna see this through. That's just the way this is. Pissed off at being so pissed. Think it's time to say goodbye. Think it's time to run and hide. Sweating on the cherry oak lacquer. Fade to black, can't get any blacker. Never gonna see you. Never gonna see this through. I'm a dead man walking. Cherry oak lacquer coffin. I put on this fake face, brave face, every day, fake smiling, but inside I'm drowning. Best actor award, no Academy, no Oscar. What have I become? Just another imposter. Good memories leave me, living my life at sea, waves crashing in around me indefinitely. I put on this fake face, brave face, every day, fake smiling, but inside I'm drowning. Wipe those tears away, it's time to adult up. Nobody cares that you're all beat up, hung up on your losses, gotta get up and clean up. People didn't used to have to worry if I'd show up. The smell of cut grass brings me back to my childhood. Take me back to that time when I thought I understood. All the things seemed much simpler then. Now there's a surprise around every bend. I put on this fake face, brave face, every day, fake smiling, but inside I'm drowning. Keeping my head down and accidentally bumping into reality. Awkward moments don't get worse than this. Stress testing this ego. Let's see how far down we can get him to go. I put on this fake face, brave face, every day, fake smiling, but inside I'm drowning. Still trying to make sense of it all, hanging pictures of you on the wall. Keep the lie going, everything is wonderful. Thought helpful that everyone around me is also untruthful. Picking up your attempt, but you're still in contempt. The jury decided that you did him dirty. End of story. Unlawful, pitiful, and just unthoughtful. What drives you crazy is that you lost control. I put on this fake face, brave face, every day, fake smiling, but inside I'm drowning. When I get home, I go back to this face of stone. It's too late to wake up, buttercup. Go back to sleep. Gotta put my smile on while you count sheep this deep. I put on this fake face, brave face, every day, fake smiling, but inside I'm drowning. keeps on to my sound, since it helps me get through it all. A new dawn again, think I'll get up and start a new trend. Might need some help, but should really try to find a new friend. A partner in crime, with me till the end, and grins when they sin. World's getting darker, fat black marker, my tag's just right, but still want it sharper. First I gotta find a purpose, shake off my pain and retrain my brain. Take the bus down to 56 in Maine. I guess I should start by getting dressed. Thoughts are a mess, screwing over myself, so I guess it's incest. I'm filled up with stress, cause I'll never see success. The people I thought I knew best put me in my state of distress, and it's finally kicking in since I thought it was all a big test. Jealous of the people who claim they're blessed, but it hasn't happened to me just yet. Maybe my new friend can pull me from this hot mess before I finally wreck. I hope I get to see you real soon. So what am I supposed to do? Having no clue is my virtue, jumping out of planes with no chute. I'm sorry if I keep on rambling, my ADD is still in good standing. I'll probably say it again, but thanks for understanding. Being like this, I'm always withstanding. Keep tripping up, I still got it though. Complete my circle, just tie it off. Take off like I'm racing down the quarter mile. Blast off or own it all. Musk already claim those off. Find another way to ball. Circle point dark quicker, she's a killer with the cricket. Dark barrooms, lost souls, Keno on the screen, and I'm stuck again holding another losing ticket. Tears won't let me forget it, pouring like a spigot. The minute I get home is too much time alone. Safer to have a blood clot than be left alone with my thoughts. I can slow them down, but they won't stop. Keep coming in, repeating over again. Started thinking of all the ways I can do myself in. Take another shot to try to numb the pain. Try to fall asleep so I can dream of them again. My dreams are so realistic. When I wake up, I get so pissed. I put my fist through it. Wish I hadn't missed it. Now it's tequila time. Gotta twist the lime. Salt it, lick it, kill it, resend it. Man, we're getting lifted. Yeah, this courage helps. I just got back from hell. I know I'm going back. Didn't even hold my mail. Not much left to tell. Guess it's better than jail. Still got it though. Guess everybody fails. Pick yourself back up. There's no such thing as luck. But I believe in drugs, so dig yourself out of yours. Or live your whole life scared, don't wanna live impaired. I always go with dare, rather raise a hair than stare at truth right here. So go make your luck, some days are gonna suck. I still got it though, so I'm the only one that can pull this off. One foot forward, the other on the wish I would've. Wanted to go out as a hero, but still sitting here collecting zeros. I'm still told there's a special chance in hell where every hour I'm the guest of honor for show and tell. Remembering all those lonely nights at the crappy hotel, yeah. I'll tell ya, I don't know why this life had to be so unkind. Looking for my mind, do you have a lost and found? Sorry, best of luck, no worries, let me know if it turns up. Guess I should've got a prenup. Something new and something borrowed, so I'll drink my sorrow. Stare at my phone to avoid conversation cause nobody's home. Maybe I'll sit here, reread my life book, go over lost feelings that I mistook. Cry me a brook, a river, whatever, leaving my goodbyes on one last letter. I hope the sunshine will make me feel better. Not expecting roads of gold and glitter, but I've always loved the summer, so I'm off to be a full-time sunsetter. So I'm flipping my other foot around, try to let it find ground, or should I say find sand before I go unfound. You know I'm trying, get busy living or get busy dying. Spread my wings cause I feel like flying. I'm taking off to avoid more crying. I'm fucked up, but not like a head rush or like when I drank too much. I'm not handicapped, but I've been known to use a crutch. Table for one again, I don't have it in me to try to find another friend. I put the effort in, but in the end they take off time and time again. Loyalty's a mystery, a misdream if you know what I mean. Don't wanna try again, so I'm my only friend. Guess I should get used to this, cause in the end we all go alone. But until we get there it's a long lonely road. Keep your head up, good luck is coming is what I'm told. But I'm still waiting, so I keep fading. Gotta save myself cause there's not much remaining. Still got my dignity, but stubborn till infinity. Too much pride, not one to hide, but I'm stuck inside all the damn time. Gotta cowboy up, suck it up, and fill up my half-full cup. Enough's enough, I'm still tough, so time to say goodbye. Relocate this rut to find new luck. I'm sorry boys, but this state brings too much noise. Blocking me from seeing you is completely true. If I don't leave, I'll keep feeling blue until it's too much cause I'm missing you. I hope you don't hate me, but it's fine if you wanna blame me. One day we'll meet again, and only then I will stop my complaining. Until then, I'll be in the sunshine waiting. Hope you'll still recognize me by then cause time makes fading. Seeing you will be my brightest day, even if it's raining. Break down, let me be unwound. Unfound before I'm underground. Tiptoe on the shadow, let's go super slow. Rock you, not you, the other demon behind you. Wrist slit, hurts a little bit. Throwing her tantrum, her last hissy fit. Stop it, you're my little brave soldier. Life is all in the eye of the beholder. At that moment, I just wanted to hold her. Those days are done, hun. Strip time to any gun. Try to justify it, I had plenty of fun. Drop that gun and watch my rerun. I gave it my best try. I'm sorry, please don't cry. Gonna do it right in my next life. Don't feel bad, we all die. 92 degrees and starting to freeze. Vocabulary reduces to one word, please. Knees are shaking like a soft serve machine at Tasty Freeze back in the 1980s. Double over too slow, stretch little sparrow. Flying days coming soon to you, we both know. You'll be loved again, no matter your religion. Everyday best feelings in every play you're winning. Hold my beer, I'm on a roll. Dip on this trick, Mr. Magic Show. No deck of trick cards, no rabbit from the black cat. Your trick is transparent, come on from all that. I gave it my best try. I'm sorry, please don't cry. Gonna do it right in my next life. Don't feel bad, we all die. Cheating your ending, cheating your friend. This is only written, don't want it to trend. My love for people hurting is everything I'm sending. I feel you through my empathy, let's change your ending. See you when I get there, gotta love this hug. I help you kill your problem like a super bug. Just sit tight and hang in there. I'm on my way to steal all your despair. You gotta be careful when you're playing with fire. Sometimes fires don't go out when you're done playing with them. Shout out Green Lonely. Let's get it. I never meant to be like this. Shooting at disaster, guess I never miss. Curled up on the couch, should be nothing short of bliss. But my mind and soul have sank to the abyss, yeah. I guess I'm the only one with feelings. Don't wake me up, cause I just started dreaming. Playing with fire and you're gonna get burned. You can burn twice, but you gotta wait your turn, yeah. Double Dutch, with the not much. Dump the clutch, what the fuck? Up this creek with no boat, no paddle. Don't ever tattle, cause it won't even matter. I can't get much sadder, toying with my anger, watching me getting madder. Mayor of Angry Town, the crazy mad hatter. I'm done holding this, giving back my disaster. Scalping tickets to the creep show, what can I say? Stick to what you know, going toe to toe with my fading life glow. Stomping on my tiptoe, done with all of this, and no last kiss. I never meant to be like this. Shooting at disaster, guess I never miss. Curled up on the couch, should be nothing short of bliss. But my mind and soul have sank to the abyss, yeah. I guess that I should stop self-hurting. Pain's only temporary, but it can't stop bleeding. Playing with fire and you're gonna get burned. You can burn twice, but you gotta wait your turn, yeah. Got the brain freeze from the red slush. Top it off with the sugar high head rush. Getting too old to be hanging with the invincibles. Need a magic potion, mix it up in the crucible. I continue to misuse this life. I miss you, not an excuse not to try. Try again, don't fit in. Try again, where to begin? Try again, put the effort in, but in the end I'm left all alone again. So I continue to misuse this life. I miss you, not an excuse not to try. I never thought I'd have to see you walk away. On your rainy days I pushed all the clouds away. There's no use, can't diffuse your goodbye. So I'll continue to abuse this life. Try again, don't fit in. Try again, where to begin? Try again, put the effort in, but in the end I'm left all alone again. So I continue to misuse this life. I miss you, not an excuse not to try. Try again, don't fit in. Try again, where to begin? Try again, put the effort in, but in the end I'm left all alone again. Born, my new life begun. Sleeping on my chest, excited I had 2 sons. Newborn eye contact, you knew right away my soul belonged to you. You gave me yours right back, and I knew we shared a bond so true. It was all backyard adventures and walking in the stroller, summer baby pool and watching you get older. Far from me, pandemic closed your daycare and I got to raise you for a year. Every day we spent together, our bond getting stronger. Just you and me and the best cat Oscar, rolling on the floor with your little baby snore. Watching you sleep is a whole other therapy. That little baby smile, hearing you laugh, all mixed in with a little bit of me. Far from me, these days aren't so happy, but you still have my soul. I can't imagine how you're feeling, at least for me it's taking a toll. So close before, but I've been ripped away. Memories getting further, you're getting worried, the time is too past my chance to stay. I'll never understand how people think this is rational. Boys need a father like a country needs a capital. Far from me, you both need to know that I would never leave you. It's torture that I'm not allowed to even speak or see you. Corrupt courts in a kangaroo world, skipping over a father and 2 little boys, growing up without me in a boy's world destroyed. I mourn over you in my memory graveyard. Nothing in my life has ever been this hard. Far from me, no one cares enough to fight for what's right. No battle ever won, my war always ended in strife. I miss reading to you every night, having no way to fight just isn't right. Little bad big love, both of you and Oscar, he's blocking me from reading. Loud cat purring, but we don't even care that we can't read the ending. Far from me, we all bleed the same, but some people think they have control over others. But who are they going to answer to when they can no longer? It would only take minutes and I could wrap my arms around you. But this world is unfair, killing my virtue at every corner, leaving me in despair. I'd settle for a drive-through, sneak view preview, sneaking through the cut-through if only just to see you.